What up, though, family? It's your boy, Reggie O. Hey, man, happy Saturday. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, nice and sunny. Today, I ran my first 5K. Yes, my first 5K ever. And let me tell you, man, it was amazing, and it was hard. I'm not, no cap. It was hard. You know, I felt like giving up. I felt like quitting. My legs started to hurt, but I ran and I finished. I made up in my mind this year. I said, you know what? I've been putting off running the 5K forever. I've been talking about it. I've been thinking about it. I've been mentioning it, but I never followed through with it. And some of you all may just be just like me. You've thought of stuff. You even wrote it down that you wanted to do it, but you never got to do it. So I just say, you know what? I'm going to do it. So the first thing I did was I prepared. I prepared mentally and physically, because whenever you're taking on a new task, whenever you're trying to accomplish a goal, preparation is key. You got to prepare. I had to run every day. I had to work out. I had to get my body in shape. Not only did I have to get my body in shape, I had to get my mind in shape. Because a lot of times, anybody tell you the human body can do some amazing things. But if your mind's not strong enough, if your mind don't believe that you can do it, then it's not going to be accomplished. No matter how hard you go at it, if you don't believe it, you won't achieve it. So I had to prepare. So anything in life, whatever goal, ambition you have, whatever thing you want to set to do, whether it's starting a business, whether it's going to college, whether it's going to trade school, whether it's buying a new house, whatever it is that you want in life, you got to prepare for it. There's preparations have to be made. There's some work that has to be put in on the front end in order for things to go the way that you want them to go. So you got to prepare. The second thing I learned is you can't procrastinate, man. I procrastinated, man, for years. For years and years, I was putting off running a 5K. You know, procrastination is the thief of time, as they say. You know, we all procrastinate in some shape or form. But I'm telling you, when you're trying to reach your goals and your dreams, you can't procrastinate. Don't put it off. You know, do not put off tomorrow what you can do today. You know, get it done. The last thing is you got to have perseverance. Perseverance is one of my biggest principles and one of my biggest things. It's one of the reasons why I am successful today. Perseverance means to be persistent despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Let me tell y'all something, man. I was running, you know, that first mile. I had to slow down a little bit because I was running a little too fast. I had my Apple Watch on, and I was like, man, I'm about to run this mile a lot faster than I normally run. And I was like, you know what? When you're running a 5K, I had to realize during my preparation that you got to pace yourself. You know, so that first 2 miles, I felt good, man. My mind felt good. My body felt good. I said, man, I can run 2 more miles. You know, I can run 3 more miles. I felt good, but I only had 1 mile left after I did my 2 miles. This is where perseverance is key, guys. I was a mile away from the finish line. The mile markers were off. I was confused. Other runners were confused. We're like, man, which way do we go? Do we go this way? Do we go that way? And one thing about it, when you're frustrated, it's like when you're frustrated and you're doing something physically, it's like I lost that energy. I lost that momentum. My focus got off. You know, and a lot of times in life, we got to realize that when turbulence happens in life, you got to stay focused. You got to get yourself redirected in the right path, because a lot of time things are going to happen. When you're almost at the peak of your breakthrough, when you're right on the edge of your blessing, all hell is going to break loose. Things are going to fall apart in your life. So you got to learn to persevere through it. A lot of people give up right before the finish line. When things get rough, when things get tough, no matter how long somebody's been working at that thing, no matter how persistent they've been doing, all of a sudden when adversity hits, they lose their mind and they get sidetracked. I want to encourage you, man. You got to have perseverance. You know, I persevere. You know, I was tired. It seemed like my legs got heavier. I was frustrated. You know, I was a little upset. But guess what? I pushed through the pain. I pushed through the frustration. And when you're trying to reach your goal, when you're right on the edge of your breakthrough, when you're getting close to that finish line, it's going to get rough. It's going to get hard. But guess what? You got to have perseverance. And man, I persevered. I saw that finish line. I started running full speed ahead. I gave everything I had left in the tank. I emptied the tank right when I saw that finish line. And that's what you got to do in life. If you're going to be successful, you got to see that finish line. And when you see the finish line, that's not time to slow up. That's not time to take it easy. That's time to put your foot on the gas and run through the tape. I finished the race despite how much pain I was feeling in my body, despite how hot it was today. I made up in my mind that I was going to finish the race. So, hey guys, when it comes to success, when it comes to doing things that you set your mind to do, you got to prepare, because preparation is key. You gotta make sure that you don't allow procrastination to get in the way. And then you also got to persevere, man. You got to persevere. And when you do those things, when you persevere, man, you'll be grateful at the end.